point is to expand, to grow, to further your mission, to do your movement in the way that's aligned with who you are as a person and how you love to love. You're listening to the Unapologetically Unstoppable podcast. It's about going deep into who you were made to be and following that, no matter what. Where your calling is in the front seat and fear, well, it's trying to stop you, but fuck that guy. And getting the tools and tips to become unstoppable. I'm your host, Jeanette Peterson, where not too long ago, I had to find my calling. Here, you'll hear from me and other online experts on how to discover your calling, the steps to make it happen, and how to monetize it. I believe when we're unapologetic about our calling, we become an unstoppable, expansive force. So let's get started. There are many times in our lives where we are doing something that we don't want to do. I don't want to cook. Straight up, don't like it. My husband is out of town right now, and I don't even want to tell you how many times the DoorDash man has been to my house. Or Domino's. Or literally any call-in service. I did cook one night, so don't get me wrong. I did cook one night, and it tasted like paper mache. But my kids ate it, so fuck it. Sometimes in our business, though, there are some things that we really don't want to be doing. Really don't want to be doing. So why are we still doing those things? Why are we still doing those things, guys? Stop doing those things. How about this? Why don't you make a list of the things you really don't want to be doing? And then make a plan to not do that thing. There's this common misconception in business that we have to do everything ourselves and by ourselves. Even in motherhood. I might be homeschooling, but girl, I got a nanny. Hello. I'm not doing that by myself. No, I'm not doing that by myself. Can't. I am legit a better mom when I'm not with my kids 24/7. Unpopular opinion. Sorry, not sorry. I'm a better mom to my kids when I have the space to have more patience with them. When I have specific intentional time with them. That's how I like to build my relationships, intentionally. I don't want to spend time just to spend time. So what do you really want to be doing? What do you really like to be doing? Take an inventory of all the things you do in the day and write down the things that you like and then you love. And do more of those things. Joy is a fruit of the Spirit. God does not like to see us unhappy. For the record, by the way. So what do you want to be doing? Let's go do those things. You know what I love in my business? I love this podcast. Yep, I love talking on a podcast. I love this. This is one of my favorite things in the business. Another one of my favorite things is showing up on social. I like hanging out with people on social. I like getting to know people in the DMs. I love it. So if you're listening to this, DM me and tell me what you're doing because I love talking in the DMs. And I'll probably send you a video message because that's just who I am. I love that. I love creating new things. Now, don't get me wrong. There's a lot of things that I'm good at. Okay, not to toot my own horn, but God gave me a brain that can think about a lot of things, okay? So I can do a lot of things, and I'm decent at a lot of things. But once I start not liking them, For some reason, they just start falling out my brain, and it's not that I am intentionally careless with them, but it seems like I'm making careless mistakes. I need you to take a really good inventory about what in your business you don't like to be doing. Is it launching? Is it tech? Is it funnels? Is it social media? What in your business do you not like? If you're a coach and you love just showing up and coaching people, let's figure out a way to do more of that. Why aren't you doing more of that? Because somebody told you you had to do it differently? Or if you're a consultant, why are you doing done for you services also? Just consult. You are a service matter expert in your field, and that's why you consult. You don't also have to do the things. I don't think your brain is supposed to be doing both of those things. They kind of get all messed up in my head, and I get all blah, blah, blah. I need you to either journal this or RIA it, talk it out, or talk to a friend, DM me and send me a voice message. I don't care. But you really need to talk it out about all the things that are bothering you in your business. And this is not just let me just complain to complain. This is a complaint to change. That's the point of this. The point is not to just complain to complain. I don't do that. The point is to expand, to grow, to further your mission, to do your movement in the way that's aligned with who you are as a person and how you love to love. Really, right? We're all different people. My love language is acts of service. Yours is totally different than mine. It might be the same, but it might not be. And that is okay. Why do we always say that you have to be doing everything in your business? It's BS. Okay, so this is what you need to do. I'm going to walk you through this. We already talked about some of it. What do you really want to be doing? Is it speaking on stages? Is it whatever it is? What is that main thing that you're like, I love doing this. This lights me up about the job that I'm doing. And figure out a way to move towards that now. Don't wait. Why are you waiting? Do it now, which is what you should be doing, which is that call. You don't get these calls in your heart for no reason. You get these calls in your heart because that's what you're supposed to be doing. And if you're doing something else that makes you miserable, that makes you stop eating right, that makes you stop drinking your water, that makes you stress eat, that makes you be rude to your kids because you're just so tapped out from the rest of the day, you are not doing what you're supposed to be doing. You are not doing it. You're not doing that thing that you're supposed to be doing. So stop being a jerk to your kids and your husband because you're so tapped out by the end of the day because you're doing something that everybody else thinks that you should be doing, how you should be doing it, or what you should be doing. You might take a pay cut. And you know what? Happiness is worth more than $5 an hour. Okay? Time with your kids where they don't resent you is worth more than $5 an hour. Remember that. Cherish the moments that you have, even if they could be little jerks sometimes. Mine are. But think about what you should be doing and you want to do that fills your heart because that's where you live. That's why God made you. That's the things you're supposed to be doing. Start moving in that direction. Just start moving that way. And I guarantee you, things will get easier. Because once you are starting to live in alignment with who you're made to be, it gets easier. Life gets easier. Your relationships get easier. Your money gets easier. Not because you have more of it, but because you care more about what you're doing with it. tell me what you want to be doing, girl. I want to know. Also, DM me, please. Please, please, please. Okay, this is the last time I'm going to ask. DM me and tell me what you want to be doing because I love hearing this. So, tell me what you want to do. Tell me what you want to do. And I will talk to you next week. Bye. Oh my goodness. Now, I know you're ready to take this to the next level. So what you need to do is go to Facebook, join a community of badass, unapologetically unstoppable women at the Unapologetically Unstoppable Community. And you can find me on the grams at Jeanette.Peterson or at Peterson and Bell. This podcast was created by me, Jeanette Peterson, and Allison Hartman. Our producer is the Amy Williams. Talk soon.